Do I look like I'm finna play with y'all? Give us back the... Hold on. Are those black people? Now here's where things start to get wicked. Khomeini looked at the black hostages and said, don't the United States be like oppressing y'all and messing with y'all too? Black people said, well, Khomeini said, oh no, y'all are free to go. Plus the women, y'all are free to go. The white hostages said, Jamal, ain't you gonna put in a good word for me? He said, my name's Eric. He said, Andre, we're not here to argue about semantics. This is a serious situation. Go talk to them folk. Put in a good word for me. Black people said, all right, give us your number. I'm going to call you on my iPhone. We're going to put in a good word. White people said, iPhones haven't been invented yet. Black people said, exactly. Call me when they get invented. Oh, them folk dipped. Except a black man named Carl. Now, I don't know if this is him, but this picture goes with what I'm saying. You see, Carl was a Marine, but he was also a radio operator in the Marines. So he was privy to very sensitive information. Carl said, okay, we packing our bags, we going. They said, Carl, you can't come. Carl said, y'all seen my skin color, right? They said, yeah, Carl, but you privy to info. You're going to have to hold it down. Carl said, ain't this about it? So after the black hostages and the women were released, the white hostages and Carl had to wait 2 years until they got released. And in these 2 years, there was a bunch of back and forth between the USA and Iran. All hell was breaking loose. The USA was in a really tough spot. It couldn't give up that sweet, sweet oil. So it didn't want to negotiate with Iran. And it also, the USA also didn't want to look weak in front of the world stage. But on the flip side, the American people were getting very impatient. They were like, excuse me, American people are being held hostage abroad. The government said, but we want that oil. But what the US was actually saying was the excuse that they loved to use before they started using the word terrorism.